The book of 1 Kings is a book in the Old Testament of the Bible, and it is part of the historical narrative section. It is a continuation of the story that began in the book of 2 Samuel and is followed by the book of 2 Kings. 1 Kings is divided into 22 chapters, and it covers a period of time from the end of David's reign over Israel to the early years of Solomon's reign. Here is a detailed summary and explanation of the book of 1 Kings. 1. Solomon's ascension to the throne. 1 Kings 1-2. The book begins with King David being old and frail. His son Adonijah tries to usurp the throne, but through the intervention of the prophet Nathan and Bathsheba, Solomon is anointed as king. King David gives Solomon advice and instructions before his death. Solomon consolidates his power by having Adonijah and others who supported him executed. 2. Solomon's wisdom and prosperity. 1 Kings 3. Solomon seeks wisdom from God and receives a divine gift of wisdom, which is famously demonstrated in the judgment of the two women who claimed the same child. This act of wisdom solidifies Solomon's reputation as a wise and just king. 3. Building the temple. 1 Kings 5-7. Solomon embarks on the grand project of building the first temple in Jerusalem, a place of worship for God. He secures the materials and labor needed and describes the temple's construction, which took 7 years. 4. The dedication of the temple. 1 Kings 8. Once the temple is completed, Solomon gathers the elders and leaders of Israel for a great ceremony to dedicate the temple. During this event, he prays a significant prayer asking for God's presence to dwell in the temple and to forgive the people's sins when they turn to him in repentance. 5. God's covenant with Solomon. 1 Kings 9. God appears to Solomon and reiterates his promises to bless Solomon's reign as long as he remains faithful to God's commandments. However, God also warns that if the people turn away from him, the temple will be destroyed. 6. Solomon's prosperity and wisdom. 1 Kings 10. The chapter highlights Solomon's wealth, wisdom, and international renown. He engages in trade, receives tribute from foreign leaders, and is known for his unmatched wisdom and splendor. 7. Solomon's downfall. 1 Kings 11. Despite his wisdom, Solomon's heart turns away from God as he marries many foreign wives who lead him into idolatry. As a result, God becomes angry with him and raises adversaries against him. 8. The division of the kingdom. 1 Kings 12. After Solomon's death, his son Rehoboam becomes king. However, due to his harsh policies, the 10 northern tribes rebel under the leadership of Jeroboam, leading to the division of the kingdom into the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. 9. The prophets of 1 Kings. Throughout the book, various prophets play significant roles, including Nathan, Adonijah, and an unnamed prophet who confronts Jeroboam. These prophets deliver messages from God, provide guidance, and sometimes pronounce judgments. 10. The reigns of northern and southern kingdoms. 1 Kings 13-22. The book records the reigns of various kings in both the northern and southern kingdoms, detailing their faithfulness or unfaithfulness to God and the consequences of their actions. Ahab and Jezebel are particularly notorious for promoting idolatry and persecuting the true prophets of God. 11. The death of Ahab. 1 Kings 22. The book concludes with the death of King Ahab in battle, as prophesied by the unnamed prophet. Despite his wickedness, there is a degree of divine mercy in the way events unfold. 1 Kings provides a historical account of the Israelite monarchy, highlighting both the heights of their prosperity under Solomon and the lows of division, idolatry, and moral decay in subsequent years. It also underscores the importance of faithfulness to God's commandments and the role of prophets in challenging wayward kings and leaders.